So I was relatively new to the North Denver Our Lady of Guadalupe community. I had just joined the parish council at Our Lady of Guadalupe, and I distinctly remember my first council meeting. The pastor came in and said, one of the most pressing issues facing our community is the lack of affordable health care and mental health services. He said, we have people coming by the church office almost every day asking for help, directly or indirectly related to their health care or mental health care. But as a community at the time that had very limited resources, there wasn't much that the church had to offer. So at this initial meeting, he said, well, wouldn't it be great if we could just convert the little house that we own across the street and turn that into a clinic where people could come and get their health care and mental health care needs met. And so I thought, as I was sitting there in this meeting, that sounds like a wonderful idea. I said, if I'm going to be part of this group, it seems like this would be a great project for me to take on. And so even though I didn't have a health background, I knew a lot of people in healthcare and in social services, and I started just talking to people about what it would take to open up a health clinic. And once we came up with a plan, I knew that the church didn't have the resources to start a clinic, and I knew it was going to have to come from the community. And so I just, on a weekend at all the church services, I got up in front of the congregations and said, we know there's this pressing need in the community for affordable health care, but we're going to need all of you to make this a reality. So I said, starting next weekend, we're going to come together as a community and renovate this little house. So anybody that can swing a hammer, if you could join us next Saturday. And at the time, I had no idea what to expect. I wasn't sure if there was going to be 2 people or 20 people. That following weekend, we had over 100 people show up. There were carpenters, there were bricklayers, there were plumbers, and they all showed up ready to work. And for the next year, this community came together and renovated the little house on the corner of 36 and Kalamath, and over a year's time turned it into a beautiful little 2-exam room clinic.